What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna fill you in on how I make money and what I did to get my job. So I'm a construction supervisor, but actually I would say I'm a handyman. And I work for Redstone Residential. I manage 11 different properties. And I'll just kind of talk about what I've been up to. Did some drywall repair because there was this leaky water heater. I'd been doing some painting. I installed a handrail. I put up the address numbers for Winfield Apartments. And also my company sent me out to become a certified pool operator. Basically the person that throws acid into a pool to neutralize it. And some advantages I see at this job is you get to see a project from beginning to end. I think that's something that a lot of people don't really have. Like, they just gotta focus on one part of the operation, but for me, you get to identify the problem, figure out what you're gonna do, and then basically you go to Home Depot, you buy the stuff, then you fix it, and then at the end of it all, you get to see it working for the tenant who asked for it to be fixed, or you just get to see something that you did helping somebody else, making basically somebody else's life better. And yeah, I actually really like that. One example is I went and fixed this guy's shower head. It was only giving out a little bit of water, and so we made the pressure higher and fixed it. When I was leaving, he offered me a banana. It's like a gift of appreciation. And bananas, they only cost like 40 cents, but to me it meant a lot. I actually don't even think I ate the banana. I put it in the fridge and ended up throwing it away. But it still meant a lot just because, in comparison to pest control, being a salesman, you go up to people's doors uninvited, and for the whole conversation, you're unwanted. But with this job, it's actually the complete opposite. Not only are you wanted, you are requested to be there. One thing I don't like about this job is that you do not work for yourself. There's a apartment manager that I basically let him know what I'm doing, and what he doesn't know is that when I go to help somebody, they always ask me to do other stuff that they didn't put in their maintenance request. And basically, my apartment manager, his name is Kai. He just wants me to get done with all the requests, the maintenance requests. And anyway, I'm chipping away at them, but the thing is there's always more to do. You can always improve a house, because there's always something wrong with them. Anyway, now I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I got my job. So, I've been living before in a place called University Park. I was there for 4 years. And kind of all of a sudden, our property manager says, hey, we are going to be renovating the entire place, ripping it apart and putting in new stuff, and you guys all have to leave. And it's basically a huge hassle. It's a big deal for a lot of people to have to move, right? I mean, it's just kind of annoying. But I kind of saw it as an opportunity because actually on my resume it says, and it's true, that I renovate houses, and like there was a time where I put framing up, I put the concrete, and we added a room to someone's house. And so anyway, I emailed my apartment manager and says, hey, I know you guys are renovating, and I have about 3 years experience as a handyman. Could I work for you guys? And he asked me to send a resume. And I did. He looked at it, and so did Nate. Nate is the regional manager, and he takes care of properties in like Nevada, California, and Utah, so pretty big deal. He's the big boss. And he looked it over, he said it looked good, and he wanted to do an interview. So I went in about a week later and did it was only like a 10-minute interview. He wanted to know how valuable I was to the company. So I told him I'm pretty good at working with electricity, general handyman stuff like repairing household items, and I told him I'm not that good at plumbing. He actually asked, what about plumbing? I'm like, no, I'm not that good at that. And it turns out there's a lot of plumbing issues at these apartments, but I'm learning. Through YouTube, I'm learning. Anyway, that's that. I ended up leaving the interview, and the next day he sent me an offer, and with a little bit of negotiation, I raised the offer by 25%, and that's that. Basically, now I work there. I've been there for about a month. I do see it as a little bit temporary job, but in the meantime, I'm learning a lot about fixing a house, which one day I think I will have. I will have a house, and so it's good to not have to call a plumber and just be the plumber yourself. That's my opinion anyway. So yeah, that's a little bit about my job working at Redstone.